Tanner Foust is ready for the Formula D season opener in Long Beach, but is his car, the Rockstar Scion, maybe the most highly modified car ever to enter the series?
The fact is, I guess the Formula D guys actually had been watching the development of the car the whole time, because that's kind of how it works when you're building something like this, a rear-wheel drive car that was front-wheel drive. Actually, technically in the rule book says you can't do that unless it's approved by Formula D. So every step that we've done has been approved by Formula D, and we're kind of good to go on all that. So now it's my job to try to get this thing dialed in for a nasty little track like Long Beach.
Now that's the issue. You talk about dialing it in, but Tanner Foust, you're probably dialing it back maybe a little bit because you've only got 7 events. You screw up on one like it happened to Reese last year, your championship is gone.
Well, with such a short season, yeah, one event can cost you the championship for sure. And but it is what it is. You just kind of got to run it, and there's a lot of chaos going on in a drift event. I mean, it's not an exact science, and things happen, as the bumper sticker says. You just kind of take it as it comes and try to do the best thing you can do with what you've got. And I've had essentially one full test day in this car, and we learned a lot, made a lot of changes, made it a lot better. And now it's going to be a matter of doing the fine-tuning and making it comfortable. Strange thing about drifting, the car has to be comfortable.
All right, Tanner Foust, enough of the car. There's some stuff I don't know about you yet, like the music you listen to. I assume you have an iPod, so what's in the iPod when you're kicked back in one of those supercars exposed?
To be completely honest, my iPod is filled with stuff that I just got from friends from various directions. So I've got,
Put my music in there?
Your music is in there, actually, yeah, where you got the revving engines in there and the rally car. It's awesome, actually.
I'm ready for my race.
Yeah. Wait a minute, come here.
I'm ready.
Is now the time?
Could this guy, Tanner Foust, Boris Said, can this guy make it in sports car racing?
Easily. I mean, just someone needs to give him a break. I mean, that's the problem with sports car racing in America is, companies like Audi, they don't help any Americans. They put Germans in. The only company that's always helped Americans is BMW and now Porsche a little bit. So this guy would kick everybody's ass.
So all right, now return the favor.
He would.
Could he be a drifter?
He already is. He's got the hair for it already.
But I'm headed towards the guardrail when I do it. I'm usually wrecking. I've drifted plenty.
All right. So tell me again.
Yeah, hop in, Boris.
Tell me a little bit more. When you got a guy like that getting in the car with you, does that kind of sphincter a little bit? And because you got to prove yourself now with a real driver sitting next to you.
Yeah, that's pretty graphic. Did you say sphincter?
Well, hey, I mean, it's a web world.
Boris is one of those guys that, as he's the kind of driver I want to be, because he's driven everything. He's got, when he got involved with the K1 go-kart tracks, they wanted him to put some driving suits on the wall. We went into his closet and he had like 40 of them just lying around that he hadn't seen in years. When you've got that kind of pile of drivers, you've got some experience under your belt.
How many are in your closet?
I've got maybe 15 or 20, so I'm working my way that direction. But it's I've done the Baja 1000 with Boris and done some, and I've seen him drive everything under the planet, and he's awesome. So yeah, I'd like to grow up to be like Boris when I grow up.
All right, Tanner Foust, tell me the big car. You've driven them all. Tell me the one that you want more than anything else in your garage.
The one that I really want to own is probably the Tech Art Porsche. And that may sound boring to some people because it's actually drivable, it's livable. It's not like the Zonda, which is so radical that you'd never want to see it get wet even, But the Porsche, the Tech Art Porsche, is 730 horsepower at the wheels, Sunday drive friendly car. Everything in the car is handmade by some 140-year-old German guy. The steering wheel's handmade. Everything is perfect. And it's wickedly fast, has the race car dynamics when you want it to have them, and it's gorgeous. That car actually, it just is an emotionally inspiring car. So that's the car I'd like to have.